Hello everybody, this is Matt with remove-malware.com, and today I'm going to go ahead and teach you how to remove almost any piece of malware. And a malware is, a lot of people don't know what it is actually. It's kind of a generic term for viruses, spyware, adware, trojans, uh, fake antivirus, uh, pop-ups, fake pop-up alerts like this one down here. It's just kind of a general definition to wrap up anything bad into one term. So, last a few months ago, I created a how-to guide, how-to video on how to remove any piece of malware. But you actually had to buy a piece of software, and people are wondering how they can do it for free. And I have three pieces of software that will clean up this computer here. And this computer is infected with over 1,000 pieces of malware. It's over 1,000 viruses, you could say. So it's completely infected. You can see all these fake programs down here, all these fake pop-ups. Like this one just came up just now. It's got antivirus 2009 on it. Just everything that people are seeing these days that are causing them to bring their computer into someone like some computer shop and have to pay big bucks to have it fixed, and sometimes it's not even fixed. You can do this all yourself, absolutely free, and in probably in about an hour and a half. So as long as you know how to install a program and download a program, you're going to be in good shape. So let's go ahead and get started. I have three programs to work with, like I said. One is Malwarebytes. The second one, Super Anti-Spyware. And the third one is Avira Antivir. Now, I want to also say that I created a step-by-step guide on my blog. This is basically just a text version of this video, so you can get all the links and all the download sites and all that stuff there. It's remove-malware.com. So let's go ahead and load up Malwarebytes. A lot of these programs, I'm betting, if you're kind of new to this, you haven't heard of them. They're not on the store shelves. So and you can see how fast Malwarebytes installs. It's very quick. Malwarebytes is a program that has two versions, a free version and a paid version. The free version requires you to run it. The paid version runs automatically. So I think it's only about 20 something bucks for life, meaning you don't have to renew it every year. Okay, so this is the interface to Malwarebytes. And what we're going to go ahead and do is run a quick scan, but we want to update Malwarebytes. They allow you to update Malwarebytes for free, but you have to do it. So you have to click the Update tab, and we have to check for updates. And the update process may take a while or it may fail. If the update process fails, go ahead and do a quick scan anyway. Not a quick scan, I'm sorry, a full scan. Do a full scan, and then I'll show you what to do once the scan completes. So I'm going to pause this video for a second and see if my update completes. I'll be right back. Okay, it's been a few minutes and my update did not complete. I'm pretty much guessing that malware is blocking my connection to the Malwarebytes update servers. This is quite common. I see this every day. So let's just go ahead and break down this malware. We've got a decent database. It might be a few days old. We'll just go ahead and use it and see what we come up with. So we're going to start a full scan. Going to scan our C drive. And the scan is starting, and all of a sudden we already have 4 infected objects. Keep in mind we have over 1,000 infected objects on this computer. So obviously I'm not going to have you watch the whole scan because that's boring. So anyway, I'll pause the video several times throughout this tutorial on how to remove any piece of malware for free. This is going to be kind of a long video, but it's very useful. So pass it around to your family and friends. There's no reason for anyone to have to pay to have their computer, fixed for viruses and spyware and adware and malware and whatever. So I'll pause the video and I'll show you the results as soon as it's done. Okay, that scan completed and it found 631 infections. It took 15 minutes. And I'm going to go ahead and hit show results. And all of these items should be checked. And let's go ahead and hit remove selected. And then this process can take a few minutes. So it's going to go through and quarantine everything, and then it's going to go ahead and remove it. And the reason why you want to quarantine something is you may encounter what they call as a false positive. It might be a legitimate file that was detected, and you may want that back. So the quarantine will allow you to get that item back if you need it. And after you go through the quarantining and removal process, it's probably going to ask you to reboot. If you have something serious, you're going to be asked for a reboot. And you're probably watching this because you have something serious. Once we reboot, we're going to resolve our internet connection issue. Some of the malware on this PC has blocked our connection to the internet, and we're going to go ahead and resolve that as soon as the PC comes back up. So we're almost finished here. And yes, it's asking us to reboot. Also, it provides a log for you. You can go ahead and save the log if you want. And we'll go ahead and reboot. And I'll pause the PC real quick. Be right back. Okay, the PC's booted back up, and you can see all of these fake alerts, these fake antivirus programs down here are gone. I can actually get to my task manager now. Really, all these processes look totally normal. So one quick scan with Malwarebytes, and we've probably gotten rid of almost everything on this PC that was malware related. Let's go ahead and test my internet connection, see if I got that back. And we'll go ahead and check for updates. And yeah, Malwarebytes also fixed my internet connection. So I'm able to download the latest version of Malwarebytes now. What I want to do another full scan since I have the latest database, and we'll see if we find anything else. So I'll go ahead and pause the video. I'll be right back. Okay, that scan completed, and we found 34 additional items. So I'll click Show Results and Remove Selected. Okay, didn't make me reboot that time. Next, what we're going to do is install Super Anti-Spyware. And I'm just installing with default options basically. we're going to have Super Anti-Spyware check for the latest rules and definitions. So it's downloading them now. Okay, we're going to go ahead and click Next. And I'm not going to send a diagnostic report to the research center. I don't need to right now. And I'm going to go ahead and type in google.com for my homepage, and I'm going to say protect it. And I'm going to go ahead and do a scan. We're going to do a complete scan. And we'll let that go. It should only take a few minutes. I'm going to pause the video, and when we come back, we'll take a look at those results. Okay, Super Anti-Spyware finished its scan and found 32 items. Go ahead and make sure everything's checked. And then we'll just go ahead and click Next. And Super Anti-Spyware will go ahead and quarantine everything and then remove it. And it wants me to reboot to finish the removal. We'll go ahead and do that. And I'll pause during the reboot. Okay, we're booted back up, and now it's time to load Avira Antivir. This will be our real-time antivirus scanner. I'm going to go ahead and choose Custom. And I'm going to turn on heuristics to high. And Avira will install pretty quickly. And once it installs, we're going to go ahead and just scan our C drive. You might hear a baby. I've got my little girl on my lap right now. Hit finish. We're going to go ahead and do an update. Alright, and once a day it seems like Avira will have a little pop-up for you to purchase their full version of their software. If you don't want to, you don't have to. You can just click OK and just kind of ignore it. And Avira is fully started now. You can see the icon for it is right down here. It's a little umbrella that's open. And we'll go ahead and say close. And I'm just going to go ahead and scan my C drive. So I'll right click over it and hit scan selected files with antivirus. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pause the video while it's scanning. Be right back. Oh, actually, well, this is what it looks like when a Vera finds something. So it found a little self-extracting zip file containing some malware on my desktop. And I'm just going to go ahead and say move to quarantine and then apply selection to the following detections. So I'll hit OK. And once the scan's complete, we'll take a look at it. Okay, Avira found 14 detections, and it's quarantined those. So at this point, we should be pretty much clean. We've scanned with Malwarebytes, anti-malware, super anti-spyware, and Avira. So that's a lot of scanning. What we want to do now is test our internet connection and just make sure that we're able to search for things and not get redirected. We don't want to see any pop-ups, that kind of stuff. So I'm going to search for a couple of things here. We're going to search for free antivirus because that one always triggers redirections and pop-ups and things like that. So I wanted to go to AVG site, and I go to AVG site. No problems there. And if I want to go to Avira's site, I can go to Avira's site. Again, no issues there. Clamwin site, no issues there. And if I want to search for a popular thing like Facebook, try to log into Facebook, no problems there. Get right in. So at this point, we can see our internet connection is pretty much back to normal. I can get to my task manager. Processes in here look pretty much normal. And if I want to right-click my computer, you can see I still have some restrictions in effect placed on my computer from the malware. And what I'm going to do is issue a command and download some software that'll help me remove some of these restrictions. It won't remove, but it'll remove almost all of the ones that I care about. So hang on a second. I'm going to grab those commands. I'll be right back. The first command I'm going to run, well, it's actually the only command I'm going to run, is going to reset the security policy on the computer. And I've put these commands, you can copy them off my blog. There's an article up there that has all of these commands and URLs and places to download all this stuff on remove-malware.com. And if I go ahead and click OK, we're going to go ahead and reset our security policy. While that's resetting, I'm going to go ahead and download a little application called XP Security Console. And usually just by opening this little application, it'll remove a lot of restrictions as well. This is from our website. It's dougknox.com. It's got a lot of good utilities on there. So that is the security console. I'm just going to download it, save it to my desktop. Close that. And the security policy is still resetting right now. It's almost done. Okay, that's set. And now it's time to open up the XP Security Console. Let's drag that to my desktop and double click it. And right away it sees that there are potential conflicts. So we're going to remove these conflicts. And then we're going to click Apply. And we can see if there are any restrictions just by looking to see if anything's checked. That's a normal one. And we'll hit Exit. And now if I try to right click my computer, I've got one little restriction I still have to take care of. But I'm able to get into the system properties now, which I wasn't able to before. I also want to bring up another point. If you had a very, very bad virus infection, you should turn off your system restore briefly just to empty it. And then as soon as it's emptied, basically when it's turned off, turn it back on, just uncheck it and hit apply. That way we set a nice fresh restore point. It doesn't contain all that malware. So, let's see if there's anything else to do on this guy. If you guys were curious about the RAM, how much RAM Avira uses. Avira is pretty light. Yeah, it's about a megabyte. It's pretty phenomenal. So, anyway, I hope that this guide helped you out. The next video I'm going to be doing will show you how to prevent you from getting infected again, how to prevent your computer from getting infected. And that's pretty much it. So if you can, pass this around to all the people you know, and let's get our computers clean. So talk to you guys later.